Man,
Us.
fucking intro. Let's get right into it. And let's talk about.
This is a missed
first of all,
opportunity. I'm actually still
grazie
pissed
Dio.
about this. I'm
It's a missed
still
opportunity
pissed.
for you, but grazie Dio, grazie Dio, grazie Dio. McTominay, the best player in the world.
Attenzione, iniziando il Joe and Brian Show.
Overall, I might have to say this might be the best Serie A week ever.
No.
Hands down.
I mean,
there
you're forgetting
were
Juve
goals,
Inter.
there was
4-3.
drama. No, forget it. That was too early. It was too early. It meant nothing. This means something. Let's run through the lineups. Let's run through the games. Como Bologna, a draw, but two big teams. Udine versus Pisa. Udine actually dropping some points here with the draw.
Excellent
Roma
goal.
winning.
Excellent goal.
Roma winning. I'm just upset that Roma won this week. Atalanta won. They got points. Rafael Palladino doing his job. Lecce, Parma, no one cares about. Fiorentina, Milan. Oh my God. I was so nervous. I was shitting bricks. I was legit. I was on the verge of tears. I was like, I can't believe I'm watching us crumble like this. But it's over. It's in the past now. Lazio, whatever. They got points against Hellas Verona. Who cares? Then obviously this Inter-Napoli game was a Scudetto decider. I mean, look. If you guys won and you had all 3 points.
Yes.
Considering
we would have had 7
Napoli
points
dropped,
on Napoli, and we would have had like 4.
It would have been it.
It would have been great.
It would have been it. It would have been it. Because Napoli can't catch up. Milan aren't actual real contenders. We're just there for shits and giggles.
Sure.
And then Juve, as of recording, Juve are currently 5 deep into Cremonese right now.
I mean,
so
just pump.
they also had a good week.
Ridiculous what they're doing to those guys over there.
So, unfortunately, the real winners of this week are Roma, Juve, and Atalanta because everyone else dropping points, some very important points. But this has to be, I think, in my opinion, the best match week of Serie A to date.
Listen, we're going to actually have to get into this game, unlike how we normally do. But I just want to lead with this and say that bagpipe-using motherfucker, just, again, I was just bitching at him last episode, and then he did it again. Like, I can't stand him. And he's becoming hateable in my heart. Because this man moves like a striker. Like, it's insane. It's...
Your hatred fuels my love for this sport. It just fills me with joy and happiness seeing you in turmoil.
Oh, don't you pretend like you guys are all in paradise. I'm sorry, didn't Fiorentina, 18th place relegation team, give you a fucking tough week?
Team. They're a tough team. They are a tough team. They're getting their shit together, okay? We struggle against these types of teams, all right? But we still got a point, the same amount of points you got. So, you know, we all moved the same amount of points this week, all right? Watch your tone. Watch your tone.
Yeah, it's just fine. We'll just stay up top. Inter finally haven't lost a big game. That's cool, right? Like, I'm excited by this. But I think we actually should just get into this match. Inter were pressing in the first half out of their fucking minds. I mean, Napoli were nothing but fortunate. DiMarco starts with an early goal, and then Napoli generate literally nothing until McTominay does his fucking thing, and he scores, he equalizes 1-1, but Napoli were still flat the rest of the half. Now, that second half, I don't know what Conte injected into these people, but they came out with a little bit more determination.
Life.
They came out with something.
He said, yo, you lose this game, Scudetto, over. He probably ripped him a new asshole. Every single person in that locker room was probably scared, terrified of Conte. And I would be too. Did you see how he got in the ref's face?
Oh, well, listen, we'll talk about that ref. Let's talk about the ref, okay? Who was it? Was it Doveri? I believe it was Doveri. And I actually
I don't know, but you paid him a lot. That's all I know.
No, that's the wrong take. And I will say, Doveri is typically a very good ref. He's probably one of the better ones in the league. Like, compared to someone like Chofi, who literally should, work at like a daycare or something. Like, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
What do you mean? He gave you a free penalty. He gave you a free penalty.
That's a penalty.
Some horse shit.
You know that's a penalty. Hey,
it's some horse shit. It was the same horse shit that was called against Pavlovich, and I said that wasn't a penalty.
No, but listen,
this isn't a penalty either.
Of the game,
by the rules, contact. Okay,
but
I
now,
rule you should suck my.
Let me ask you the same question. Marcus Thuram took a total cleat to the chest, ripped a hole through his heart, and the ref says nothing. Play on. Now, I will say
it wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing. It was nothing. You got too close. Watch out.
We can sit here and bitch about this ref. I'm not going to do it. But here's what I will say. He did let each team play aggressively. He let the game continue. And that is something I can enjoy. Even if it wasn't the benefit of Inter, at least the game was fucking interesting. If you had some other fool, reffing this affair. It could have devolved into like a 0-0 slugfest, nothing but tactically fouling nightmare. This is at least was like a well put together production.
No, I mean, I'll say Roma absolutely cooked the shit out of Sassuolo. Normally, Sassuolo look really, really, really dangerous.
Against big teams,
Not
especially.
in this game. Not in this game. Roma were in full control. They only got the 2 goals, but it took them a while to break them down. But once they broke them down, it was over. It was over for them.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, like, Roma, the squad isn't really impressive, and I think we all know that. But there's, like, a couple of guys, like Sule. He's, like, I think top 4 in the scoring and assist charts. Like, he's doing pretty good this
He's
season.
having a phenomenal season.
Yeah, he's really developing into such a player, and that's great. Kone, we all know how good Kone is. I mean, like,
he looked phenomenal that game. He was
the things
everywhere.
I would do to have him on the lineup, and I will also say Sfiliar. Those are their 3 big players. Now Dybala's old.
I would
don't
trade.
know.
I would trade Fofana in a heartbeat, and I mean a heartbeat for Kone.
Yeah,
I
would
hate
trade
Fofana.
Darmian
I
for
can't stand the
Kone.
guy
Doesn't mean they're
anymore.
going to take that deal because nobody would take that goddamn deal.
How about you, Udovich? You make that deal?
I'd make that deal.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
Well, Juve did actually win 5-0. That's how the game ended. But poor Cremonese, they're falling back into the bottom half of the league.
This is
which
where they belong.
should be. But
They're doing better than they
but-
should be. They're doing way better than they
Shame-
should be doing, to be fair.
shame that Milan's only loss was to them.
Yeah, I mean, the only other thing I want to make a comment on is Genoa winning 3-0 against Cagliari. I mean, I know it doesn't really mean a lot because, these lower level teams and all said and done, but Patrick Vieira was sucking. And finally, De Rossi's at least getting some results. He's proving himself as a coach, which I'm happy with. I like De Rossi. I think that was a little unfair of how Roma treated him, so it makes sense.
Another Colombo goal. So
Yeah, and we might got to change narratives on him. He's not the new Piccoli like I thought he would be, but here we are.
Well, fuck it. Call him back at Milan. Maybe he'll score some goals.
That is a good point. You guys really do have like 2 great, promising young strikers, and then you don't play them and you buy full Krug, so that's cool, I guess.
That's Milan.
That's Serie A this week, I would say.
Yeah, that is Serie A this week, ladies and gentlemen, or probably just gentlemen. Tune in next week for Serie A, not Matchweek 21, but Matchweek 16.5, because we're covering the games that did not happen earlier in the match weeks. But make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this with your auntie, your uncle, your dog, your dog's cousin, and your dog's handler. I don't really care. Just share it, show some love, leave a comment. Joe, anything you want to say?
Yeah, and just remember, kids, and always, Forza Inter.
No. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching the Joe and Brian Show, the only show for the most discerning football fan. Only intelligent football fans watch the Joe and Brian Show. Like and subscribe.